Well, I hope you guys are interested in hearing about one of the most interesting human beings I've ever met today, and also at some point hearing Dandy attempt to sneeze live on stream.
I mean, sneezes happen. People can go back. I've sneezed on stream before. I know I have.
Yeah.
I just don't know where. I'm sure somewhere there's some freak out there who's clipped every single sneeze that I've done and wax it constantly to that collection. But
oh god, like Dandy's sneeze is the most not. Nice job, Dandy. We're still set to BFG, or we're still set to Jet Set.
Well, you didn't give me like time to
just that's not Dandy's fault. I literally am so excited that I was just like, start that stream. Like,
you know, at one of these points, I'm gonna give you like, you should have access to that. You have it like on OBS, or at least you should. If not, then I need to change that. And
yeah, you'd be surprised at the things that I don't have access to, like the ability to not see commercials on my own fucking stream channel.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid, and I don't know how I can do anything, but I've turned off as many ads as possible. The fact that there's still ads frustrates the shit out of me.
But yeah.
Where's the stream info?
I'm going to start by giving some background lore, so everybody understands the zaniness that they're going to experience today. When I was on VR chat, Olar, my adopted kid, was like, I'm very transparent about saying that I adopted a small tabby cat who masquerades as a mixed race human in real life. Yeah, so he really wanted me to meet his friend, really close guy. I don't want to say his actual name, so let's call him
Frank.
No, we're gonna call him Vulcan. Yeah, Olar said call him Vulcan, so that's to protect the innocent, air quotes. Vulcan is a real human being. All of the stories that you're about to hear involving this individual, they're real. Like, they're actually real.
Okay.
And I will periodically punctuate parts of the stream by going back to talking about this person, because he gave me like a little interview, and I've got numerous bullet points about this dude's life and how zany it is. You would not believe it's real.
I can't believe it's not reality. Tastes with the same creamy taste of reality, but none of the carbs.
Yeah. Whoops.
Did I throw you there? Did I throw you a little bit?
No, I saw someone like show up on my Steam friends list. Okay. So, we're gonna start off with a very simple fact, like a brief summary. He is a passionate scientist who was failed out of med school, and is very interested in medical sciences, among other things. He wanted to try and figure out how to make vor possible in real life, among other things.
I don't like it. I'm immediately concerned.
By the way, to preface, he lives in a very pest rat dense area. This contents of this stream may be difficult for Mac Rat to experience. Downright terrifying, actually. So I'm going to start before I start the game. I'm going to start off with the first fact about Mr. Vulcan. That fact, let's see, I have this, I bullet pointed this list. So, he has a big problem with pest rats, to the point where he collects them to practice science on. At one point, he was really curious about how to increase the performance in people and was like, I wonder why we've never tried to have a person with 2 hearts. So he took one rat and he killed it, and he took its heart out and he surgically grafted it into the other rat. So the one rat had 2 hearts, and it was alive for 2 hours with 2 hearts, running around doing lots of rat things with 2 working hearts, monitored working, until it dropped dead after 2 hours, because apparently twice the amount of rat blood pressure kills the rat.
This is the kind of experiments that I feel like were from like the early like 1800s, before people understood like what the human body was. Like, this is the kind of shit where I'm like, I don't know whether to be impressed or terrified of this person.
Yep.
I feel conflicted. I'll be honest.
Mr. Schuyler, if you've heard this story, it's from that person, and we are going to keep his identity a secret.
Also, thank you for the biddy, Zippy. This is fitting considering the last stream was about rats in Alberta, Canada.
Yes. So we're just gonna start the stream, and periodically, I'm going to just pause things, and I'm going to read a fact. I've got fucking over 15 of them.
Why are there over 15?
Because
that one was plenty.
Like I told you,
so much...
like I told you, this may be one of the most interesting people I've ever met. For a reason.
You've met yourself.
No, he's.
Oh, don't say that. Don't finish that sentence. I can't handle it if you finish that sentence.
Oh my. Oh, it's gonna be a night, kids. Oh. I'd like to welcome everybody to BFG streams, where we occasionally have a gas leak and sometimes talk about real-life mad scientists. Real-life scientists that at one point were clowns.
No.
Yes.
After a certain point, I'm just gonna call you on your bullshit and just say this is a new OC you've made.
I have confirmed and asserted very blatantly and very bluntly. Okay, this is actually really important for later. So we've got to hold on to this little nugget, but we're gonna put this little nugget into safety, into storage.
Game sounds are very loud right now.
Oh, well, isn't that fun? Why though?
Double check the audio balancing. Like, here, so look at OBS, fire your gun, and see how high it peaks.
Okay. Oh, that's in the orange. Why would that be in the orange? I didn't want that to be in the orange. That's not nice. Don't be in the orange.
Yeah, that's weird that it
There. Now that's in the green. The high greens.
High green. Does that sound good balancing for you guys?
Y/N.
It's like every game, no matter whether or not like it is in the same spot, every game sounds different.
Yeah.
In terms of like volume. I don't understand how sound works. Also, so Megaplex is next month.
Good for Megaplex.
Me and Myth were gonna be going to Megaplex, his first con. I went to Megaplex last year, and it was a fucking fun time.
Be careful of the crazies.
The reason I bring it up is because I was debating
Oh no.
And I'm like,
Are you
I'm
going
like,
to try
how
and
cringe would this be?
pimping
I've
BFG
seen other
streams?
people do this. Like do a BFG streams logo, but like have like a bunch of stickers that I like leave on various tables because people do that like for whatever. And I was like, would that be like cringe, or would that be like worth it? Like,
I think that could be considered an acceptable amount of cringe.
Like, and also like, because I know that there's definitely services that do sticker printing. I don't know if I'd be able to get it done within a month and a half, probably. But like it would be like on the back would have like the Twitch like link and like, you know, a little blurb of like, you know, join Dandy and Ice for video game streams or whatever. But like I was like, I can't tell if this would be cringe or not. SZF.
Yep. Wow.
Is it cringe when other people do it? Good question, Nick.
You know what?
I guess it depends on the amount, because I've seen like there have been times where I've seen people like laying their stuff out and they purposely move aside other people's stuff so that they take up like the whole frickin' table. And I'm like,
ooh,
that's ultimate cringe. But if I see just a little bit laying out, like I'll take a look at them. There's actually a couple that I took from the tables in the last couple.
Jesus fucking Christ, Leon! Leon exerting more force there. Also, welcome back to. Oh, I mean, hi, Nick. What's up?
I have to do his voice every single time.
So, just so you know, one of the highest honors as one of my friends is that I will impersonate your voice if I can pull it off convincingly. Yeah. Except it comes from a place of love when I do it, Nick. I also, like my friend Blan, I will impersonate him, and he thinks it's adorable. Because that means that I actually pay attention to you enough to know how you talk, and that I care. It's also nice to see you relaxing for a couple minutes, which is genuinely a fucking actual palpable sigh of relief from me. Ah, well, fuck me silly. Is that where that is? Huh.
Ice, I shall inform you that Mr. Vulcan is watching, apparently.
Hi. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're all about this shit's gonna get wild tonight, kids.
Ice, how many energy drinks have you had today?
Ice Wolf energy, the worst kind of energy you can have.
No, I'm not, but if I'm poking my head in for 2 seconds, I'm doing better than you think. That's good to hear, Nick.
Yeah.
I feel that energy of like, well, at least you're relaxed. I'm like, never relaxed. But thanks for the good wishes.
It's like, I mean, you know, okay, let me ask this, Nick. Is your blood pressure okay? Like, are we talking that level, or is everything like, you know, like
there's no relax. There's only stress. It feels like that sometimes. How are you guys doing today? I know we've been joking about like being edge, but genuinely actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Genuinely doing pretty good.
Everything is gonna be okay, TM.
I'm debuting again this week and doing it all over again. Holy shit, I've been calm under everything. That is awesome to hear, Nick. Which, by the way, actually, hold on. I'm just gonna, just in case y'all haven't,
Pimp this man. Pimp him excessively.
Just in case you guys haven't checked out Nick Nocturne, he does really cool unfiction stuff, and y'all should follow him.
I don't wanna, like, cause I will periodically work Nick's channel into random conversations.
I'm finally coming out as a big furry guy. The timeline is like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's about time. I see. You should have. See, you should have fucking told me that, because I would have done you some fucking beefy furry art of a big fucking Nick. I mean, I already have. There is, but also that.
So where are we going here?
We're going all over, but I'm also like being a little cheeky with some stuff. Cause like there is a point of forward progression, but Don't pull that shit with me, kids. God, I love shooting these things. I'm sure not killing those zombies is in no way, shape, or form going to come back and bite me directly in the butt.
Definitely not.
You know? Okay. So there's actually a point of backtrack that you can do in this and get some really nice stuff from the inside of the precinct. So I'm gonna be doing that. Oh God. Yeah, don't try me. But in order to do that, I want to grab something real quick. Unplug that. Okay. So, because you can get a bunch of unique parts for the Deagle, and I'm going to be using the shit out of the Deagle. For the non-gun savvy, Deagle is what us people that like guns call the Magnum. Short for Desert Eagle.
Walk up to someone, just like one deeg.
Punch him square in the deek, yeah.
I think there was like a Counter-Strike thing or something, whereas like the Deagle like got like extra damage or something if you just did like the first shot. Or it was just something that people did where you could like headshot someone with just like one and just done. I don't know. The phrase "one deeg" was something in Counter-Strike. It's a reference. I never played Counter-Strike much, so I watched some YouTubers that did, and that's where that's where I got it from.
Gotta love the backtracking. I'm all about that life. Also, totally about that life of casually leaving Ada's bleeding corpse waiting because she's left my ass waiting long enough. Why the fuck would I care about what she's doing?
God! Why you hating on Ada so much?
Because I've played all of the Resident Evil games and know it's deserved.
Oh, that's sad. Dang it. Oh. I like that she's a boss-ass bitch, but if she's like more bitch than boss, then it's like, ugh.
Oh, dude. Well, there's a reason why one of Leon's trademark phrases was, "Why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?"
You played 6? I have not played any of the Resident Evils. This is my first experience with Resident Evil, aside from I played a remake of Resident Evil 1's map in Left 4 Dead. That was the closest I got to it. So
understandable.
But I think you've played all the Resident Evils, right?
Yes, I am what you could consider more than a casual fan. Like,
you are the resident of Resident Evil. I'm gonna shut up.
Please. Do you want me to make things really silly in the precinct?
Do it.
Okay.
Make things silly.
I'm gonna, we're
here to have a silly time.
It's an immersive playthrough with the most unimmersive weapon loadout I could possibly pull off.
Let me just casually grab a minigun with infinite ammo.
I mean, it's the way, right?
Speaking of, so I'm gonna try and phrase this with as few spoilers as possible.
I'm just gonna put this in here temporarily so that I know I don't have to deal with it later. Cool. Okay.
So, me and Myth have been catching up with JoJo. We're nearly at the end of part 6.
Oh God.
But part 6 has jumped the shark so much harder than any other part before it, which I didn't think was freaking possible. But like every single stand at this point, and like I said, I'm gonna keep this vague, but I'm gonna let a pattern that I've seen like out of like
every stand
appears.
Every stand
really weird shit happens.
Every stand is fucking
body
silly.
Horror.
Yes.
And then people have infinite amounts of blood in their body. And then Jolene does something ridiculous to somehow pull off a victory in the most ass-pulley way that her entire lineage would be proud of.
It sounds like this might be your first JoJo experience. Are you surprised yet?
No, I mean, this is my first time watching part 6, but like, did you know part 6 is on another level? She is Jotaro's daughter. I mean, yes. And this is the man who like bluffed his way to a victory.
They also did you like how aggressively they had to nerf Jotaro in order to like make any of that part work?
Yeah. They basically just the whole plot is like, yeah, Jotaro's basically almost dead and Jolene has to save him, much like Jotaro had to do for his mom Holly, which I think is I don't know if Araki meant that, but I thought it was like a nice little little callback. There's a lot of like the logic that Araki uses.
Also, I just realized something. Leon is just kind of holding his arms up weird because I don't have the minigun out. He's just kind of like, Leon, what are you doing, dude? There. He's just like holding his hands out, like, what are you gonna do?
Just like
wrestle the zombies?
He heard that like if he like makes himself look bigger, he looks more intimidating. But so he puts his arms out like that, but no one ever taught him the T pose, so he doesn't realize he can bend his elbows another 90 degrees for the full intimidation.
Yeah, there you go.
But so I've realized what my favorite part of JoJo is. Like, not like part 1, 2, 3, 4. No. My favorite thing that Araki does is he'll stop in the middle of everything to give you a science lesson that's only partially correct.
Yeah.
And then just continue with the story, and it's a coin flip whether or not that science fact actually applies to the plot or not. He just shoves stuff in there sometimes.
You're 8,000% not wrong. In no way, shape, or form are you incorrect.
I swear to God, Araki has got to have like ADHD or something, because this is a man who like will just shove the most random shit into his story like out of nowhere and go back to the plot, and like he gets so distracted he writes distractions into his stories. And then there was the whole thing like for part 8, he was in the middle of writing, he was like, nah, I'll finish it later. 10 years later actually finishes it because it was COVID. What the fuck else were we gonna do?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Araki forgot to finish the show.
And then he's making another part after that, apparently. So
yeah, JoJo Lands.
Yeah.
How far are you in JoJo? Like part 6?
So we are coming up on like episode 30 or something. So we just got out of the hospital, and there's rainbows.
Okay, have you started to see the part where time starts getting silly?
Not yet, but I know that's coming. I know because it's a rule of JoJo. Final boss always has time BS. What is a T pose? So Zippy, if you stand perfectly straight and stick your arms out at a 90-degree angle, that's a T pose.
Yes.
It's typically used in 3D modeling and 3D animation as like the default pose of a model. I don't know why. You could probably talk more about that because I know
it's just one of the. You know what? It's actually not always the default. There's a couple different poses, including A pose. Holy shit! So, anyways, A pose is pretty frequently used for people that want to do checking on the shoulders of their models. What? Oh God, catharsis. Oh
my God,
yes. Ah, that felt so good. But yeah, no, it's usually used. Do you like how I casually segued into that?
Yeah.
It's used for checking shoulders and stuff. Hiding place. Gee whiz, I wonder what that is. Okay, wow. Leon. Apparently I was a bit close to that fucking... I was a bit close when I was unloading because Leon's front is red. Holy shit. Anyways, we're currently in a safe area. Which means I must take...
Oh boy, here we go.
Which means I must take an... Actually, I want to see if my display mode full screen. Let's switch that to borderless window. There we go. That makes my life much more enjoyable. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right, lay it on us.
Oh, it shall be laid. So, we've talked about Vulcan, the most amazing and interesting individual that I've seen in a hot minute. So we're going to continue a little bit of the regalia of the experiences that he's had with the rat infestation that he had. There was a point where he apparently had so many rats in his basement, he had to run them through an industrial-grade hydraulic press and then pump the puree out into his backyard for the owls to eat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're talking like rat infestation.
That's one way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yup.
Like, and see, this hits different on my end because growing up, we kept mice as pets. So
his
I'm
voice,
like,
also his voice when he first wakes up, it sounds like sexy like mine apparently, but then he has to drink soda to nerf it. Which is like the equivalent of going, "Hey guys, what's going on? Hold on, I got some shit in the back of my throat."
Oh, that's so much better.
Like that's.
This is the light stuffed in it.
He used to be
staring at the Twitch terms of service very nervously.
He used to be a clown at a circus before COVID closed it down. The circus was so corrupt that the owner of said circus would force him to do really sketchy shit to milk as much money out of everything as possible. One of these things, taking candy that was very well past expired, like candy that was bought in the 90s, taking it out of its packaging and putting it in different packaging to hide the expiration dates. He would order in bulk and then he would wait until it was completely out of that candy before ordering anymore.
Jesus. So we're talking not necessarily a circus, but we're talking carnies level of shit.
Yes. At one point,
oh my God.
Vulcan was forced to lube the claw machine with olive oil, so not only would the hot environment of the electronics make that claw machine reek to high fucking hell, but it also made it completely impossible for anyone to win anything with it because it was so lubed up, anything it picked up would just go and fall right out of the claw.
I always knew those things were fucking rigged.
Well, normally you just rig the fucking dip switch on it to adjust the claw strength. This guy did it the old-fashioned way because I'm sure that claw machine itself was fucking ancient.
Did I ever tell you that I had a friend who they were like the fucking Joe Stars of claw machines. Their entire family lineage were masters of claw machines. Grandmother, mother, and son. I was friends with the son, obviously, and he and his mom and his grandmother, whenever we were out at like a laser tag place or like Chuck E. Cheese, because we were like real young, his mom and grandma would sometimes go to the claw machine to help us like win prizes, and I kid you not, they could get any toy out of a claw machine. We'd literally take turns like pointing at the one we'd want and they'd operate and boom, just natural gift. And then it was so funny because like he couldn't do it at all. And then for some reason, when he hit puberty, once that's happened, suddenly he was able to do it. And I'm like, this is absolutely a fucking like genetic stand ability or something. Like what the fuck?
You have awakened your powers.
It was ridiculous to see happen, dude. I wish I could have done that as a kid, because that was like, as a kid.
Well, what do you
was
know?
Like the coolest shit. What's in the box? Ooh, a red dot sight. That's nice.
Okay, that's for
He
the
wicked as X-Factor. The claw stars. Yeah.
And we're done here. We may now leave. But not before
Nice. Nicely done. Wonderful work of abstract art.
Oh yeah. That's what happens when you fart after eating Taco Bell.
I believe it.
So much strawberry jam. Alright.
So, I found out something today. Because I was like,
oh no.
I was wanting to listen to a song that Hideki Naganuma had made for Jet Set Radio Future. The Understand the Concept of Love, you know, that one?
Yes.
And so I was like looking it up. And
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, so I just searched Understand the Concept of Love, Jet Set Radio on YouTube. And the first result was like the actual origin of that voice sample. Because Hideki Naganuma uses a ton of sampling in his music.
Jesus Christ, is a shot like it's unreasonable for this deagle to be that long. Saying that a Desert Eagle is now as long as a pump action shotgun. Come on now. That's not necessary. That's a widow
Totally
silly.
necessary.
That's a widow silly. So we're gonna put that away until we have a little bit more ammo for it.
But do you know where that voice clip is from, Ice? I know I posted in our group chat, but I don't know if you saw it yet.
No, I have no idea.
So that sampled audio is from a 1968 speech given at a Black Panther meeting.
Huh.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Do the members of the Black Panther consider themselves experts on understanding the concept of love?
Say, the speech from the small clip that I saw was actually talking about just humanity in general, and I think the full quote was, "We do not understand the concept of love." And preaching that people need to return to that feeling of love, that society had forgotten it, and that's the reason there was so much oppression and hatred, and something needs to be done. Like, there was a breaking point. And I was like, honestly, good points. Good points. I know the history of the Black Panthers, but I must say, in that moment, I was like, that's actually very reasonable to say. I understand.
Okay, so we now have the other thing that we wanted.
Yeah.
And now I am free to go run back kick and get my Salacious Crumb on. Yes, Salacious B. Crumb. Hey, Dandy.
Yes.
Knowing weird naming conventions from famous media, oh, holy shit! Thank you very much.
What?
I don't know. I heard a doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh. So Zippy, thank you for the biddy, and then oh my god, the $20 donation. Holy shit, dude! Thank you.
My god, thank you, man. Fuck. All right, so if I was to say the name Salacious B. Crumb, Where would you assume in media that character name was from?
Simpsons.
Fucking what?
Hello, my name is Salacious B. Crumglite.
Yeah, I can see it. Most people
exactly.
Most people that I hit with that, you want to know where they think it's from?
What?
Harry Potter.
I can see why. I can see why. What is he from?
Star Wars.
Oh.
But it's even funnier if you know where in Star Wars the legendary Salacious B. Crumb is from.
Jabba's pet? Excuse me, chat?
He's the fucking thing that's sitting next to Jabba the Hutt.
I don't even know what that is. Like, I know Jabba the Hutt. I didn't know about whatever Salacious B. Crumble is.
Salacious B. Crumb. Yeah. It's the fucking space monkey that's sitting next to Jabba the Hutt, laughing uncontrollably all the time.
I've actually heard that name, and I've legit, for years, thought it was a character from The Simpsons.
Yeah. That character is from Star Wars.
Okay, then.
So now, in terms of random pointless knowledge floating around in your fucking head, you now know that. I'm sorry. You're welcome. My bad. I apologize. Shit, was I supposed to go into the water injection chamber? Is that what I was supposed to do? Am I gonna have to run back here and grab a fucking I am gonna have to do the awkward walk of shame. Go back, grab a chess piece. I hate how the fucking middle part of Resident Evil games are like a goddamn blur to me sometimes.
Yeah, that's...
It's like you're just sitting there like, what the fuck was I even doing? Like...
I can see why. There's a lot of, like, walking around in places that are very gray. I feel like it probably didn't have, like, this kind of feel in the originals. I feel like the originals had more, what would I call it, landmarks?
A little bit. Pretty sure the Rook and Knight are on the same wall. The Bishop and Queen aren't next to each other. The Queen and the Rook are opposite each other, too. So who am I missing? Electronic part? No. Bishop. Rook. Pawn. Blank. Knight.
Oh, I think that one's supposed to be knight. It has a knight on the door.
Yeah, but there's two empty ones, which mean I need to.
And then there's a pawn.
Yeah, which means I need to go procure a fucking bit of extra schmeggin sauce. All right. Well, that's gonna be a pain in my penis. But you know what? That's why we play games here. Because if we didn't, we'd probably be getting laid. I say one of the rare furries that's married.
You know, we always play games for just that slight little bit of CBT. Otherwise, what's the point, right?
Yeah, we all play for a little bit of chill with the bro time. My improv speed was so high, it got us biddies.
Thank you for the biddy, Zippy.
Yeah, thank you for the zitties, Bippy.
Chess pieces: king, queen, bishop, knight, rook, pawn, right? Yep, correct.
Oh,
there are 6.
Oh boy. And I only have the one extra. That means there's probably... Daniel Bandicoot, you might need to do a little bit of an interneting to find some of those extra ones for me.
Let me fucking dive into your brain and try to pick your memory.
At least this is like you get to be a cool hacker man, you know, like
Yeah, let me get into your brain here and try and look through your memory. Pardon the intrusion and all that.
It's a callback.
Pardon the intrusion.
What area are you in? Is the sewers?
Yes,
Laboratory?
sewers.
Okay. Find Ada. We found Ada. And then, yeah, I remember that. Oh God, do I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're in the find a way to save Ada, correct?
Mm-hmm. Everyone's least favorite part.
I suppose the story also. Hello, everyone. Hey, Graphy, how you doing? Also, what story are you talking about? Was Nick telling you things?
I was telling Graphy about the most interesting person I've met in a while on VR. And I have more of that story will continue, I promise. I'll make sure we warn any rats of Vulcan.
All right, so there was the pawn, bishop, and knight already there. So you're actually on the track to find the king and queen plugs.
Okay.
Make sure you warn any rats down there at Vulcan. You don't want them to be at risk of a grafted earlobe. I'm sorry.
Yoink.
Is that another story on your list?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Hey, look, I found fun powder and more fun powder.
Yay, fun powder.
What the fuck? I thought this would have gotten me a chess piece for sure, and it got me gunpowder. And what the fucking hell?
Is that the fun powder that you sniff, or the fun powder that you lick? I'm just asking because there's one time I was at a party.
This one time in band camp,
and I got mixed up one time, and it was not a fun time. It was actually kind of the opposite of fun, which was ironic considering that they called it fun powder.
Okay, so what else do I have to do here, Daniel Bandicoot, Esquire?
I will take a look. Also, I swear to God, improv needs to be at least partially believable. Me going to a party in college. Let's see. Look, with the pawn, knight, and bishop in your possession, you still have more to find, but at least you've already encountered the rook plug. Leaving Ada behind under the door. Take a left first alongside the cable car where you'll find a red herb at the top.
Mm-hmm, did that.
Grab T-bar valve handle.
Got that.
Shotgun stock for W870 shotgun. Let's see. T-bar valve you can use your handle on to open the door here. Continue cross bridge. Sewer path is full of pulsating fleshy masses. Not a good sign. No, it is not. Walk through. On the other end of the bridge, look for the sewers key. Did you get the sewers key?
Yes. I've already used the sewers key to its completion.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. The path up the stairs leads to the upper waterway, but its T-bar slot has been broken. You're gonna have to test your resolve and drop into the bottom waterway. Up on the side, you'll see a zombie slumped next to green herb, and as you grab it, something will happen.
Boy, I sure do have a feeling I know where this is gonna be. Sir? Why does my gun not work?
Danny, do you go to parties now? I mean, I did go to a couple parties in college, but they weren't like super wild. Like people drank, but there was like there weren't cops called or any like crazy shit like that. Like, and it was actually kind of funny because they were like listen, we understand we're college students, but if you're not 21, as in the tail end of college, sorry, you ain't drinking. Like, they did not want to get in trouble, I'll put it that way. Oh, yeah, I think this is the right place.
Oh boy. Earlobes and assholes out here. Go to bed. Shut up, Karen.
Huh. Someone just sent me a clip of another furry streamer who's playing, I guess, I don't know if that's Call of Duty or what. It's some sort of game. And they, for their crosshair, they have 4 rectangles, you know, because crosshair. And the crosshair, each one is an animated GIF of some some cropped, very, very adult furry animations. And this friend of mine was just like, how come you don't stream like this? And I'm like, my dude, that is flying way too close to the sun. I don't wanna chance it. I don't like I can see that there's nothing being shown. It's like those memes of
right. I remember this place.
when you're helping your homie open that really tough to open pickle jar, and it's like just
that looks like a fun toy.
Just crop smut. There's a queen piece.
Oh no.
You did it.
Except now I'm stuck in here. See, Daniel Bandicoot?
Stuck in the middle with you. I don't know how the song goes.
Stuck in the middle with you. Don't know what the I'm gonna do.
I might just
Sorry, babe. Oh.
I might just munch on some stew.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
You have such an amazing singing voice.
This guy's about to have a bad time. Leon.
You don't want to fly too close to the sun and become dandicarous. Nice one. Nice one. Good one, chat.
Are you done? Are you done? I think he's done.
The survival horror game is can't help but notice it's kind of easy.
I mean, do you want me to?
I would suck. I would suck. No, I don't want to take the controller.
Well, no, because like if you think I'm playing it incorrectly, then by all means.
No, I'm not gonna say you're playing a game incorrectly. I'm not a Redditor.
Because like that's the thing. I already unlocked like all of this shit once already.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the king, and I've got Nanette, and then
hey baby.
Oh, thank you very much. I go okay. Me. Okay. Okay.
Also, I don't know if he's in here, but I want to quickly shout out Numar for his good deed of the day that he did.
What deed did what deed did do?
Apparently there was a little like an adolescent deer that thought it could get through a fence, and the poor thing couldn't, and so he woke up or something today, I guess, and there was just a deer stuck in the fence, and it was just like looking so like, please help. He like got a picture of it. It was the most precious thing, and he helped like push it back the other way, and as soon as it didn't squirm or anything apparently, and once it was out, it just bounded off. Didn't seem like it was harmed at all. It had rubbed some of its fur like off from apparently how much it was probably struggling when it first got stuck. But it seemed like it was going to be just fine then. And I'm just like, aw. thing looked like it didn't look like a fully grown adult, but it didn't look like a baby. Like, and the fact that it got stuck in that fence tells me that it probably had gone through that fence before, but now that it's a bit older, it can't fit through it anymore.
More than likely.
Yeah, there you are, Numar.
You go in this way.
The deer savior.
And then I do this. And then I get my toy.
That is a flamethrower.
Yes, it is, with limited ammo. And then I do this. No, Leon, it's... Thank you. Jesus Christ. Save me, Leon. Fucking idiot.
Save me, Inuyasha!
But if you guys want, what I can do for this is I can just switch to not using the fun toys that I unlocked. Cause like
no, please keep using them.
Cause like I if you hadn't noticed, I use legit ammo and shit like that on Jill. And then I dick around a little bit on Leon because I'm more focused on the cinematic story of that.
Yeah, like please dick around and have fun. I was taking the piss, dude. Like,
well, no, because it's also not my fault, not my choice, right? It's also chat. Like they get to choose. Okay, so now I've got to figure out how the fucking hell to get out of here. And
oh, thank you for the biddies, Zippy.
Wait. I need to get back up there. Okay. And then no, that's not going to help me in any way, in any capacity. So that would let me go back through this way. And then that would serve no purpose. The hell? By the way, if you guys want to know one of the things that I fucking nut sucks at, it's like non-linear thinking like this. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. I can go back through here, and this wants me to use King plug to get through there. So I guess what I have to do is I have to, what is this? That's the King plug. So that it makes no sense to me, right? Because like because that's a one-way thing, and I had to use the King to get through there. So if I had a fucking I want secretly to cram my fist into the butthole.
Yeah? Is there more to that sentence, or just any butthole?
The butthole.
Okay, the butthole. Like,
yes.
The butthole of all buttholes.
Yeah. Like the royal butthole.
Yes. The collective butthole.
Okay, and so we're also doing this malark up here. So that's not infuriating or anything.
I sucked at this puzzle too. I remember it had something to do jumping from that second story platform to get behind a locked section.
Yeah, it does. My normal method of solving puzzles is failing me. What's your normal way of solving puzzles, Ice Wolf? Like taking my face, right? The money maker, and just bashing my face against it until it works.
Also, Senry, thank you for the resub, dude.
Thanks, Sen.
15 months. Good lord.
Okay, did I have the object permanence of a fucking lemming, by the way. I just want to point that out. See, because I'm like sitting here waiting for the jump over thing option, and it no be here. Kenobic. Oh wait. If you want to know what it feels like to be truly free as a human being, realize that there was a guy who got to practice yelling Kenobi by screaming it at the top of his lungs repeatedly.
That, I do like that. Also, apologies for the noises. I am opening my protein bar and eating it.
So you'll take a protein bar
and eat it.
And eat it. God, that fucking thing was so awful.
The dub of Death Note.
Yes, Jesus Christ, it was
peak 2000s dubbing.
Is that what we call that? Okay, so I need to prioritize getting up here. To do that, I must here.
Hey, I like the dub of Death Note. I love it. I love it. It's I feel like the voice actors did good with the moments they needed to, but there were some choices they made with the dialogue. And it's not the voice actor's fault on that one. They're just reading what they're given.
Yeah,
but the line, "I'll take a potato chip and eat it," even in context, is absolutely insane.
Okay. So, was it up here that I got the option? No, wait. Because I looked up at... Huh? It's in here where the option is to jump. But to get in... What the fuck if... Like, I need to put a piece in there to get in there. And can that... What? Not even...
A potato chip? I'll eat it! No one will ever know!
Oh my god, no. Fucking giving me flashbacks of when I actually passed out from doing that bit. Yeah, see, like, this. I need to get...
Yeah.
I need, for some reason, to be able to be up there. And...
What do you need in order to get up there?
The box pushing mechanic from the original game that isn't present right now. It's like unironically. Oh my god.
Do you want chat to give you a hint right now?
Yes, for the love of God, I enjoy that sort of interactivity. And this is I am just...
All right, chat, go nuts. Give him a hint.
If you get me through this puzzle, I will regale you with more stories of the most interesting man that I met on the internet today. It was fun having giant random boxes that were just something that needed to be pushed for no reason.
Box pushing puzzles are an integral part of game design, and I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
This is not streamer exaggeration. I legit want this.
Yeah, I could take the queen back.
Take that queen back. Okay. Where else can the queen go?
In another queen box.
What are your options right now available to you?
Go down the center hall. Put the queen in here.
Okay. So now let's go up. Maybe. Go to that door and put the king in. No, don't. Wait. But okay, so put the king in that door, I guess.
He said, "No,
don't go up.
Do not go up. Put the king in." Okay. I thought that no wait was for the... Okay, and then... run back around this way and grab the queen? Is the only reason the mechanic exists of having unlocked this door.
Okay, yes, you grab the queen now.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, the only reason to have unlocked that door would be to do that. Okay, so we run back here, grab the queen, then go back through the king door. Okay. And grab the king. And then get the fuck out of here. The rest of this shit is schmuck bait.
Yep, and now you have all 3 pieces.
I don't know why I was hyper fixated. Maybe that upper area was just schmuck bait. Probably what it was. Okay, and now we can get back out through here. Gee whiz, it sure would be awful if I got attacked by a difficult enemy.
Yeah, that sure would suck. You'd have something to use your new flamethrower on.
Yeah, I want to save that flamethrower.
I want to see things catch on fire.
The fire effects in this game are pretty tight. Oh, right. I did promise.
Yeah, more story.
As thanks for the assistance. Allow me. So, the most interesting man, Vulcan, once again. So, we were talking about how not only was he a mad scientist that stitched a rat's heart to another rat to make a turbo rat that lasted 2 hours until its heart exploded. He also worked as a clown and at a circus that was very corrupt. He had to lube a claw machine so people could never get anything from it. But that wasn't the limit to the bullshit that he had to do. The water gun game, you know, like where you shoot a water gun at a target, those were also rigged.
Of course.
So that you had to knock down all the targets, and the bottom targets were all welded to the machine so they couldn't be knocked down, making it completely unwinnable. On top of that, for some reason, he had a pressure control valve for the water gun so he could reduce the water pressure even more, which is completely redundant given the bottom targets were welded in place.
That's ridiculous.
There was also, the strongman game, with the hammer and the bell.
Yeah.
So that was rigged too.
How was that one rigged?
So that was set up in the grass, and the grass was high enough so that a hydraulic pressure pedal could be hidden there. And anytime someone was going to ring the bell and he was present, he had to push on the pedal to prevent them from being able to win. It would basically slow the weight down so it couldn't be rung. Until some mad lad who was amped up on creatine hit that fucking thing so hard that when he pushed down on the pedal to apply the brakes, it broke the pedal and he won. And from that point on, everybody could easily win that game. And he got in a bunch of trouble because now people could win and people were winning the game.
That's Jesus Christ. Imagine being so jacked that you... Jesus.
There was also a point where he was smoking. And by the way, this man, he's big. He's kind of a fatty. Really fat. Like really damn fat. Likes being kind of really damn fat. There was a point where he was still in his clown makeup and he was on break and he was out behind someplace and he was smoking. So he was sitting there taking a drag, and also he can do voices very similar to me. So a little kid walked around a corner into this restricted area where he was, and the kid looked at him and he yelled out in a fake Brooklyn accent, "Hey, what are you doing out here?" And that traumatized the kid so much he went running while crying.
I would have been that kid running and screaming and crying. I would have totally been that kid that would have ran away crying. Yeah, that probably gave that kid some trauma for the rest of his life.
By the way, we're still not done with the stories of this man.
My fucking god. I love how we're only an hour into stream. You've got enough content for like the other 2 hours, I'm sure.
Depends on how much I want to pump the brakes on it.
Ice breaking every rigged game to get prizes.
The only time I ever went to a carnival was never.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, it's cool to get out, but it's like.
Wait, no, I did go to one as a kid.
I
got a hermit crab, and it died a horrible death, and I was so traumatized by that. I was an unconsolable, sobbing, weeping mess in school the entire day, and everyone was like, "What the?" I'm sorry, excuse you? Oh god.
I don't think the hermit crab was dead, Ice. I think the hermit crab's back with a vengeance.
Shut up. Hermit crabs are adorable. But unfortunately, I was not told the correct way to take care of them. They're supposed to be in a wet, moist environment, and I basically was forced to put them in a beach environment that was like a fucking desert. So they basically would they'd exsanguinate and they'd die.
God. It gets worse, Dandy. You haven't even heard about the spring lock incident. Oh, is this dude William Afton now? Am I actually just getting fed stories about the purple guy? Is this the new FNAF lore? Like... Five Nights at Freddy's based on a real-life story? Oh my god, bring Matt Pat for this. He's retired. Let's get the other dude. What's his name?
I wasn't gonna tell.
I still have not. That is not me being like rude to him. That is me genuinely not. Tom, thank you, Tom. Let's get Tom in here with the game theory.
I love how there's just a very passionate fuck Matt Pat from chat.
I don't understand why Matt Pat gets all the hate he does. Like, yes, he's YouTuber personality.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matt Pat with another game theory. You don't think after a couple years that might get a little bit fucking annoying?
So the thing is that when he started out, he was doing that sincerely, of like trying to amp it up and everything. And then like as time went on, he's like, that's stupid. So he actually, I noticed like by the end, like there was, the tone of voice he used was so over the top. It was clear he was poking fun at how he started out. And he kind of addressed that like in his final video. But I don't understand how much hate he gets when he actually has tried to fight for creators' rights on YouTube and done a lot to help uplift a bunch of creators. And
hey, Dandy, how many people do you think, how many, let me put it to you this way. People will take the one thing that validates their view on something, and they will latch onto it, and they will take that as their truth no matter what. Case in point, I have 2 words that I can utter that will solidify this fact. PewDiePie, bridge moment. And now everybody on Earth that wants a reason to hate PewDiePie, you'd be like, oh my god, he's a racist piece of shit. Oh my god, he's horrible. Like, I hate to tell you this, he just said the word. He didn't say anything with enough context to draw those conclusions. He just said a word. Was it rather rude? No shit. You know, like speaking that uncouthly would automatically get people to speak, like think less of you, but
I'm just gonna say, it is bad that he said that word. It is very bad that he said that word. However, if fucking Logan Paul can still have a fucking platform to do what he does after the shit he's pulled, in comparison, I see PewDiePie screaming a word as...
Yeah, no. To PewDiePie yells the N-word, cancel him and ruin his life. Logan Paul fucking goes to a Japanese suicide forest and records in there, goes to a foreign country and does actual, like, irreparable damage to the, to people, like, the Japanese view of, like, Americans and shit. That's apparently okay. That's kind of fizzucked up, if you ask me. Fucking not, it's fucking not okay, you know?
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna be bold and controversial and say, you know, people aren't perfect. But
yeah, but I mean,
how people handle their imperfections and whether or not they own up to it and whether or not their actions change after they own up to it kind of shows you the kind of person they are. And I have seen some people that are like in the influencer sphere that, yeah, they did something real dumb and the amount of like backlash they got.
I would sit there and unironically watch and enjoy the content of someone like PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie's a brilliant, funny guy, and Logan Paul is a boring fucking goober. That was deliberate. I did that deliberately. I just want to let you know that that was completely deliberate. I brand named insulted people. It's pretty funny to me.
Did you know Logan Paul is now in WWE? Yes, and I hate it.
He's so good. Yeah, you hate him, and you know what? Guess what his angle is?
I know he's
gonna blow your mind.
But the thing is that from what I've seen of him, he has done nothing to actually like.
No, he's done some pretty. He's done some pretty dangerous stunts. Like,
well, I mean, the stunts and everything, but I'm talking about like him as like a person. Like he's had his apology videos, but then he goes right back to doing the same old shit. And that's why I'm like, I'm not a fan of him, and it really irks me that he still has success because of people hating him.
Yeah, no,
because it's like
that's super fucking frustrating when like shitty people win. Like,
yeah, like
Oh, Beto posted something.
You know what? Yeah, I do see Beto had a link, and it's is very good. Is very good.
Is this gonna be an oh my god? Oh,
hey Newmar, if you're in chat, it's oh yeah, you saw it. It's me.
Holy shit on a shingle. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Newmar said I would do the fucking Excalibur cringe face too.
I'm saving this so we can post it. Oh my god. The fact that it's Claire.
Oh my god.
But like Jesus
Claire
Christ.
Marcius. Numercius.
You don't have to go that hard. Not even in the same zip code, honey.
Okay. But maybe not in the same zip code, but like maybe at least in the same like, you know, province. Maybe
also, it really
county.
Hold on. It really does look like Leon shit his pants. Like there is just a stain on his butt crease that do be making it just look like he dumped the whole payload. All right, here we go. Finally back in this accursed place. God, I hate the sewer in any Resident Evil game. It's where the gameplay crawls to a fucking halt. It is.
Yeah, it feels
it's just annoying, but now we can get this shit done and over with, so whatever.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, Hans. Okay. Now what do we got?
Brettle.
Pretty sure the Rook and Knight are on the same wall. Uh-huh. Let's see. The bishop and queen aren't next to each other, and the what? And the queen and rook are opposite each other. So let's see. And none of these have any... The pawn doesn't go anywhere. The pawn's just there to be there. There's the rook.
Officer Kennedy, dispatch. We have code brown.
Okay. Rook and knight are on the same wall.
To his credit, the amount of stuff he has to deal with in one night, I'm not surprised he hasn't diverted to an actual bathroom to take care of it. Yes, that's actually a good point. In these 3 days that these people are here, they don't have to use the restroom even once. Unless they have, and we just don't see it. Okay. Well, in Leon's case, we kind of did see it, but...
Bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and rook are opposite each other.
Yeah, you're right. He is already in the sewer. He could just drop trow and let loose. Don't you remember Zombieland never used restroom? I do not. I think that was a movie and I didn't see it.
Queen and rook are opposite each other, huh?
So would that mean that the rook would be in center?
Okay, rook and knight are on the same wall. Bishop and queen aren't next to each other. Queen and rook are opposite each other too.
Yeah, so the rook has to be in the center and then the queen opposite.
And that's the bitch shop. We're gonna put
my picture.
We're gonna put the bitch hop there, and then we're gonna put the fucking king there. Yes, no, maybe so. Eat my ass. There we go. Oh my fucking god, I'm so done with this shit. Almost there, Ada. She's bled all the way out by now. I'm sorry. There's no way she hasn't. She has zero blood left.
She's been waiting like a whole week, so
yeah,
like...
She's just like, Leon, I'm dying. That's fair. That's fair.
Mood. We're all dying.
Leon, why did you take so long? You know, sometimes, Ada, things, you know, unexpected things happen, Ada. Sorry.
And like, you know, like men have needs. Like I couldn't focus, and it takes me at least 2 hours. So like,
Dandy, what the fuck are you talking about? That's how we get. So we get another one of the trademark Dandy what the fucks.
Yeah, that was like perfect. Like there is like no other audio. He could have made a worse joke about Ada bleeding out. Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, looks like the fucking guy popped her pussy.
Leon comes back is like, man, you've been bleeding a lot. Your time of the month. And Ada just like takes one of her heels and is just like, run.
Oh no, Ada's dead.
Like, oh. Say Ada starts loading a shotgun like, shame. Like, I wonder, does Ice like behind the ear scratching? I wonder why Chad is asking that, but
okay. Do you want to know what actually gets me going? Like
behind the ear scritchies.
You like how I just did that? You want to know how I just did that one instantly with no problem, but everything else of the fucking plugs was driving me goddamn crazy. So.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ! Holy shit. Holy shit. Ugh, California's a great state. Reverse whack-a-mole. Sure is. Okay, so like, what are you supposed to do? Just like shoot it until his like little fingies are like, ah, shit, fuck, and he like fucks off, or like. Oh. Oh, he's coming in the door. Hey there, Soul Edge. How you doing? Siegfried? Siegfried.
You know what?
Oh my god. Please, can you like get a better angle on that? That's like a perfect thumbnail. Oh, I can work with that. Yeah, I should be able to work with that if no other cool stuff happens. Oh my.
Leon.
Oh my god. Dude, he is like not deterred at all by that fire, it seems. If anything, it's just pissing him off more. Smack that button. Ooh. His weak point's on his back. Uh-oh.
Ow. Weakness on Leon's face. You like that? Ow, my soul.
That fucking pause screen. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Fuck him up.
Oh god.
That's not gonna hit, is it? Oh! Well then.
Thanks, William.
Who's William?
What?
Huh?
Did you just unironically, or?
Did I what? Huh?
I am genuinely curious what that shield icon in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen is.
Is that like, do you have like special armor on or something?
No. Like I said,
Huh.
I am genuinely curious as to what that is.
I got some wee-woos on my end.
Oh, I think it's the defense up from using a mixed herb. I think they literally gave the mixed herb a defense up.
Oh, is William the dude that the Nemesis was before? Was that like his human name?
No, William Birkin was Annette Birkin's husband.
Ada!
That bitch that Ada was after. That dude is her husband.
Oh.
I was getting worried there for a sec.
Hey, Faust.
And yeah, no, Zippy, I'm okay with it, but I actually prefer chest rubs.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt. And also lead to, you know, fucking extreme bleeding. And
Yeah.
hold on, I've got some Wonder Goo.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay?
We got magic bullshit healing stuff, remember? I just take a bunch of herbs, grease them together, and you're fine.
What do we do now?
Also, yeah, that's causing a lot of bleeding by pulling that out. But like she said, it was either that or like she can't walk.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Oh yeah, also that dude I was talking about.
Push it, rookie.
Yeah, he unironically, I believe, he made a springlock suit at one point.
Watch your step.
And
Jesus Christ.
yeah, because he thought it was interesting and he was just testing it out. And he like put his hand inside and he was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Umbrella's lab.
And then he just decided to test what would happen if he created a springlock failure. And he took his hand out and then he put, I think it was like a carrot or like a bat or some wood in, and he tested a springlock failure and it snapped the fucking thing in half. And then he just kind of looked at his arm for a second, and now that's a decoration in his workshop. He does not fuck around with wearing that anymore.
Cable car, I'll take a
Suddenly,
second.
Five Nights at Freddy's seems more realistic.
My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Ada, like, why did it take you so long? I'm bad at puzzles, got stuck in a closet. What? Like...
What? Shut up. Ladies, we are in that stage of the game where I might just say fuck it to dicking around to the infinite ammo stuff and start playing with the actual guns.
Do it. Also, Ice, the question from earlier about the ear scratching, just ask if you like it. Now, if it gets you going, just, do you like ear scratches?
Yeah, I like it.
Ear scratches are good. It feels very intimate. Feels good.
Don't know why you said that like pearls, but all right.
Sometimes the voice just comes out, and that's just my. That sometimes slipped out before I did the pearls voice.
Today we learned that sometimes Dandy has trouble where it just slips out. It's all right, Dandy. Sometimes
Listen,
sometimes everyone has trouble where it just slips out.
Listen, Ice, I'm only like level like 42 in sex. I've got a while before I hit 99. I'm still working on grinding it.
Grinding.
Thank you. Do you think Annette puts blindfolds on all those eyes when she and William get freaky? I feel like that man could fucking.
Look at the size of this. Look at the size of this fucking gun.
Damn leg.
That is.
Let me carry you.
No.
That is no longer any form of pistol. What the fuck is that?
What?
That is a monstrosity. I'm not even a gun dude, and I know how much of a monstrosity that is.
It's the Heckler and Koch VP70.
Shoulder. Worse than it looks.
What a pair. Both got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, except I've been jumping around and fucking crud this whole time, and you've been laying on the ground.
Remember when the internet played with the cutscenes exaggerating facial features 500%, leading to comedy gold? Yes. Yes.
Don't fuck with me, because I may run mods on the Claire playthrough.
That's not a gun, that's a Tetris piece.
Honk, honk, honk. Are you gonna lay down on here arbitrarily, Ada? All right, sounds like a plan.
One-way ride. So be prepared, Leon.
Be prepared, Leon. Is there anything up here, Leon? There's nothing up here, Leon. But there is an indication that it wouldn't be a one-way ride because there's a control system on the back of that, Leon. Press the A button, Leon. You're now moving in a straight line, Leon.
This tram is bound for Nest.
Oh.
Do not exit until the final destination.
Title drop.
Oh, we're already in Resident Evil. I don't need to have, like, logs falling off the back of a truck and killing me. Come on, man.
Nice
You know what I was
reference.
thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This
Yet.
is a federal case. Once we get the G virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
No.
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
What the fuck, Ada? You've known the dude for like a couple hours.
Yeah, it's almost like she's manipulating him by going directly for his penis and heterosexuality instead of actually using any sort of integrity.
I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
That's a woman that's probably gone through enough
Go.
stuff in her life to feel
Please, we
like...
don't have much time.
I wonder if she's had experiences of her sexuality was the only thing that got her out of situations or got her progress, and I wonder if she crutches on it because of that.
By the way, if you think Leon's story is interesting, Claire's is actually infinitely more emotionally impactful. That's why I saved her for last, because I consider her the superior playthrough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for the bitty zippy.
Claire is one of the OG female badasses of video games, just kind of unapologetically. She can't help it. She just is.
All those zombies, but now, ew, Leon has cooties. It would be so fucking based if after that, Leon was like...
Ew, I have whore in my mouth. What am I gonna do?
Well, like, if Leon, like, after that kiss just kind of looked like side to side and was like, I appreciate the sentiment, but, I'm gay.
Oh, Daniel Bandicoot, you
like,
are...
could you imagine?
You could not get more basic.
No, but, like, could you imagine? And
Until the doors are fully open.
I want to see that happen, like, in one of these, like, action movies, like, it's like, oh, she kissed him, and then, like, he seemed so macho and, like, heterosexual this whole time, but then he's like, appreciate that, but, yeah, not...
Enjoy your visit.
I ain't into the clam, if you know what I mean.
Hey, Dandy.
Yeah, what up?
You notice how this area looks eerily similar to where we left off on another character we were playing with?
Huh.
Isn't that weird? Don't you find that interesting and kind of strange?
Super weird.
Okay. I wonder where the G-Virus is.
Modded playthrough be like, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm in a maid outfit, Ada. She also has emotion in her voice. I swear Leon's is shallow sometimes. I don't think he's shallow. I think
he's appropriately scared out of his fucking dick.
he's a novice who's in way over his head and trying desperately to keep it together, so he sounds hollow because his words are hollow.
Great.
Authorized staff only beyond this point.
So you're telling me I'm not allowed to work the shaft yet. Got it. Motion carried.
You made... I was gonna say it! How dare you!
This is a reference to the Resident Evil movie, by the way.
Ooh.
Like this hallway and then all the fucking... I think. Yep.
That's gonna suck.
Shame Resident Evil series, hold on, I'm trying to read the Shame Resident series, then on only really does Claire for side games and side media. I mean, how much fun would it have been instead of Helena, it was Claire. I have no skin in this game yet.
He does, yeah, there's...
But, hi! I swear, I've seen someone like pull up to a Starbucks drive-thru with that exact face during one of my shifts back in the day.
The funny thing is, right, like,
Hey, buddy, just chilling.
Not anymore. Oh, okay. I thought you were eating pussy. All right. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. Oh, you're eating ass. Sorry, I don't.
You know, get you a man or woman that can do that for you. If it don't sound like she's sucking grapefruit, it ain't hard enough.
Wait, that's a lady and a straight person, or that's a lady and a man. Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
I can't. I can't. Just the fucking, like, he's shooting it, just flamethrower all his might. She gets her, she's like, oh, son of a bitch. Like, the calmest, under his breath. Son of a bitch.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest.
I'm sorry, chat. Google Gluck Gluck 3000 on his slong don. What did you just put into my good Christian chat?
Also,
What?
I just want to point out that this AI was talking about nutritional value while that zombie was eating ass. Zombie was getting the gluck gluck going on. Also, there's no way one of y'all motherfuckers just got up. Listen,
Son of a bitch.
Todd Howard, take a nap.
It kind of looked like Todd Howard. I hope your ass isn't green.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you for the bitty zippy.
Early is that, what is that? That's an early fucking flat screen TV, or?
We had one of those That was a TV that I loved playing my fucking GameCube games on. I fucking love that thing. Wonder if we still have it somewhere. I think we got rid of it.
Also remember, kids, if you ever want to play old school video games, make sure you're playing it on a fucking CRT.
Yeah.
We got pancakes, some scrambled eggs. Oh, someone was getting some of that Texas toast. Look at that Texas toast.
Oh yeah.
We had like some burger
pancakes?
patties. Yeah, I'm all right with them. Like, I feel like occasionally they can be a bit much, but sometimes it is fun to have them.
Oh, so you don't like waffles?
Not really. No, I had a bad waffle experience and it just didn't do it for me.
Oh, okay, so you hate all people who like waffles. Okay. I swear to God, that's my favorite comparison of like internet arguments of like anyone on the internet can be like, yo, I like pancakes, and the first comment is gonna be, oh, so you don't like waffles. Like,
I mean, honestly, the only exposure I've had to waffles have been blue, and it's kind of tainted my opinion of waffles as a whole.
No! No! Get it out of my brain! I almost erased it!
What's the matter, Daniel Bandicoot? Is everything all right?
I'm lightheaded now.
I could hear that.
What? Blue waffles? Don't look it up! This is a legitimate thing. Don't.
Muff.
Just please don't. My innocent mind is thinking blueberry waffles. Stay innocent. Stay innocent and never look it up. People in chat are asking what a blue waffle is, and y'all were clearly not on the internet in the early 2000s. Just don't.
Don't. We love you. We care about you. All of you. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's okay not to do it. You don't have to do it. I suggest you don't do it. So
Ice, I need you to understand, I was 12 years old when someone told me to look it up. I may have been a little older than that, but I'm pretty sure it was before I had my first laptop. So
you can actually do a mathematical test to see your level of internet-oriented trauma.
yeah. Slug, stop encouraging these people to look this shit up. Don't do it.
By the way, guess what, guys?
It is, I'll put it this way. I am telling you to not look it up. It is, yeah, someone just said what it was in chat, so I don't have to say it. Okay, cool. So technically, I'm not breaking TOS. That was, no. That, I don't know if what's
the matter, Daniel Bandicoot? Are you feeling a little queasy?
I saw it once for all of 2 seconds and it's been burned into my brain. You know, I'm not a person who can visualize things. As an image that is very vivid in my brain.
I bet you
after decades.
I bet you could visualize that without any trouble, Daniel Bandicoot.
Okay, curiosity satisfied.
Y'all don't have to hit that DPS check, I promise. Your sanity will still be there even if you don't do it. Let's see. Where do I plug in the video game on these things, Daniel Bandicoot? For some
I'm just imagining the Stewie Griffin reaction where he flees away from a laptop and then lights it on fire with the flamethrower. That's the proper reaction to it, yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is the sort of shit that people would like trick you into like looking up, like fucking like saying shit like Mario games back in the 90s were so popular they actually drove the price up of the games themselves, which actually led to monetary inflation in Japan. If you don't believe me, look up Mario inflation. By the way, don't. I'm saying is like that sort of shit. Like you get someone to search for a term that you know damn well is gonna pull up some shit, and it's just.
Hey, guess what? You know what? We're on Resident Evil 3 now, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna update the stream info.
So you know what that means. It's time to talk more about the most interesting man that I've met today, the wonderful Mr. Vulcan. So we've all learned about how he was a bit of a scientist, fucking hot glued rat heart together to another rat to make Turbo Rat. How he was a circus clown. But did you also know that he had a neighbor, and that neighbor had a kid that loved Thomas the Tank Engine and Power Rangers?
No, I don't
this
like
kid
where
was
this is going.
this kid was very annoying.
I don't like where this is going, guys.
So one day he wakes up early in the morning, goes to get his early morning soda so he can, you know, have a normal sounding voice. And as he walks in, goes to get his caffeine, and he pauses because he sees someone standing in his house, and he looks over and he does a fucking comedy style double take because that neighbor's kid is just in his house.
Why the fuck is the neighbor's kid in his house?
And he's like, who are you? And the kid looks up at him and says, do you like Power Rangers? And the dude's like,
oh, that
what?
Autistic
How
child.
the fuck did you get in here? And the kid just goes, okay, bye. And he leaves. His door was locked. He had no idea how that kid got in.
That kid got in with the sheer power of autism. It's a. I don't know if I ever told you this, but autism lets you phase through walls sometimes.
Well,
you don't
the
really
funny,
get to control
you know,
when it happens,
so
it just
about
kinda-
that, later on, months later, dude walks outside and he sees up on his neighbor's roof, like, yeah, he had a normal roof that like slanted. The kid is up there on the roof riding a Thomas the Tank Engine train. There is no access point to get up onto that roof on that house. How the fuck was that kid riding on a Thomas the Tank Engine train on that slanted roof? And how the fuck did the train get up there? So he went to the neighbor.
That kid's a stand user.
So he went to the neighbor and he was like, hey, you got a problem up there? I've got no idea how to help with this, so I'm gonna go to my place. And he just left.
mean, I would have done the same. How?
Dude, the entire mystery of this kid and how he wound up inside this dude's house, how he wound up on that roof, that entire thing could be solved if you believe in teleportation. He just had that much autism. He unlocked it. Just, there we go. Teleportation unlocked.
You don't unlock that shit until at least the 5th gate. And usually you don't even hit that point until you're years into your life.
Which means he's got that much power level.
It's terrifying.
That means he's got that much power level right now.
Kid had that teleportism. Also, I can't see the game.
That's sorry, I was so caught up in telling you about
I know
teleportism that
teleportism. I'm subscribing to the SCP theory. That is also very valid. Also, thank you for the biddies, Zippy. Really appreciate it.
So we're back to this badass bitch and her ability to fucking do that.
And this is Jill.
Yes.
Okay.
The woman who almost became a sandwich at one point. Okay. And she's got all of her stuff.
And refresh my memory. How the fuck did she get here?
This is below the hospital.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is below the hospital, and then Leon got there by going through a bunch of sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was just making sure.
Yeah. So this is one of those cases of, oh no, everyone should be concerned.
A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Also, apparently, Ice, you sound like one of Zippy's friends from high school.
How do you know I'm not your friend from high school, Zippy?
I thought of something that comes up. I was like, that feels mean to say. I was gonna be like, just because you're old, Ice. But I was like, that's not how I want to phrase that.
You know what's funny, Dandy? You can say that shit all you want to. I just don't have to be around as long as you do. Which means by the time I've punched out, you're still gonna be stuck here.
That is one of the most intimidating things someone has ever said to me. But yeah, I feel like the average age of our audience is less than what we are. There's some people around our age, but I feel like at this point the average age is lower than us. Because I'm at that point where I'm like, so this is what it feels like. Because before in my life, I was always the youngest person.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny
groups.
if I just casually cornholed that dead zombie?
Do it.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, he's not dead. What is your leg glued on with? There we go.
Vulcan saw the stream up to this point, by the way. He's hopping out now, though, so everyone say bye. Okay, goodbye, Vulcan!
That's all right.
No, if there's any more Vulcan stories, he can catch them on the VOD.
There are.
Oh my god.
One of these dudes was casually fed to one of the hunter betas. But yeah, there is still a bit more story about Vulcan. So there's going to be one more story bit before the end of the stream. And that's where that, by the way, is where the punchline is. Are you actually? Oh no, he just he got a
set piece.
No, he got assassinated recently. He was shot in the fucking head. Hey, do you remember in the start of the game when there was a cutscene and it showed someone being injected with a bunch of fun shit on a big table?
Ah.
Another dead scientist.
Help me, Gordon.
Help me, Gordon! Oh dear, it does seem like you've come down with a case of the crumbles.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
The muff handgun is
Gun.
Myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
I say on vaccine synthesis. To most
Antigen.
efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both the antigen and adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of the two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. Well, now you know.
Hey, Newmar, welcome back, dude.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
And why?
Override key removed.
Why did that fucking thing kind of sound like an arbitrary, like, override key removed? All right.
Kinda did.
Jill Valentine. Good luck.
The fucking. Okay, I might need your help or chat's help to recall this.
What?
So that capsule image on the screen, it's reminding me of like a capsule icon that I remember seeing in another video game, and I think it was GameCube or Wii. It was Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That's what it's reminding me of. There's like capsule things.
Yeah,
and
Daniel
Budokai
did
Tenkaichi.
that's the answer. Congratulations.
You have no idea how hard it is to fucking do that old ass computer voice. I just want to let you know. It is hard. And I did that without going at any point. So I deserve a fucking pat on the back.
Because it was like you have to talk in.
You have to
like
breathe.
You breathe in when you're
you
talking.
Yes, you have to talk in. It is very uncomfortable.
Thank you for the bitty zippy.
So to pull it off, you've got to use the back of your throat while talking.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a lot hard. Yeah, you sound like a frog if you don't do it right. But in order to pull off the Microsoft
damn voice, you have to do it a specific way.
Like it's really hard. You know, some like Oni can actually do it really well. Like Oni plays, he's really good at it.
I've seen some of those bits. It's terrifying.
Would you like some cheese pizza?
Like he's very. Oh god. Oh god, no. You
don't like this.
No,
voice.
it's really bad. No, I dare you to do an entire Phoenix Wright character in that voice. Don't actually though.
There's actually a robot in one of the later games.
Yeah, but I've got voice mod. Would it be funny if Jill just walked in here because she didn't care about anything, she just wanted to go in for a shower? She didn't give a shit. It's like whatever. Just want a shower, dude. Give a fuck.
You have to breathe in slowly and casually while you're speaking. So like kinda like this.
No. The other thing is,
ow.
You can't make a sound. Your S's have to sound like TH.
So it sounds like that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Also, a robot drawing a blank. Ace Attorney 5. For anyone who's played 5. I think his name is like Boppo or something.
Jesus
Bippo?
Christ! One shot of the leg killed that one.
That
Hey
one's
there.
talking out for the day.
Hey there, fucker. Hey there, puta.
Oh, not John. Not grabbing Gary.
Not fondling Frank.
Homie, are you done yet?
Not touching Travis.
You see how many rounds I have put into this fucker?
Not Gropey Gary.
He is I'm thinking the only way to kill these dudes is with headshots.
Oh, not Nakey Ned.
All right, you're just gonna fucking die, please. Ah, there you are. All right, we're just.
Why do these things look like that SCP that's a weeping angel? Like, kind of. Do people know what I'm talking about? Do people see the same thing that I'm seeing? Oh my god!
Eat shit and die.
Boop.
I wish those doors would have actually crushed them. That would have been infinitely funny.
That would have. SCP-173. Okay. Why are these zombies taking a lot of rounds to kill? I have no idea. These
because they're
durable
I think
as
they're
shit,
I think they
man.
might be prototype regenerators.
Probs. So I was thinking of something today because I was letting my brain wander, and you know what happens when when I let that happen. I was thinking of Jet Set Radio and like how it is basically a time capsule of like that culture at the time of like, you know, you don't hear about people doing like graffiti the same way that you did back then, you know?
I mean, you don't.
I mean, it happens. I see it still happens, but it's not as like forward as it was like in the 90s.
It's just because you don't
and
understand the concept of love, honestly.
Jesus Christ. But I was like thinking about it, like, you know, graffiti and what, you know, some of these, you know, what some people said it represented, where it was like almost rebellion and a way to kind of like trying to think of the ways that I want to word this, like a rebellion against authority. In a lot of cases, the graffiti was meant to celebrate like freedoms of expression and whatnot. And as we moved into the digital age, it feels like that is an art form that was kind of lost.
The digital age.
Early
Digimon.
And in the
Penguinmon,
in the beginning of the internet, like, say what you want, but
I called out Penguinmon, and if Olar is still watching, he's gonna scream like a fucking child.
But like in the early days of the internet, there was a fucking the counterculture against authority, which was 4chan and Anonymous, which say what you want about them. They were a very forceful counterculture to authority until they were co-opted by authority, but that's besides the point. And just kind of disrupting the status quo.
I don't know, man. You're still not supposed to fuck with Anonymous in this day and age. Like, it is highly unadvisable.
Well, yeah, but then there's some people that say, like, anytime you hear about Anonymous, like, publicly, they're trying to push the blame on someone so that they don't get the heat for it.
Usually, if that happens, like, you don't typically do that and not wind up in Anonymous's sights.
Yeah. And...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God. Huh.
Oh, look at all the... Look, Dandy, it's the man. It's the man that's it's the man that's hunting Leon.
It sure is. Huh. Where was I going? Yeah, the counterculture stuff. Just seeing like Jet Set Radio like made me realize like it doesn't feel like there's like an active counterculture anymore. Not in the same way there was in the past. There's tons of ruckus that's brought up on social media, and people might argue like, oh, well, that's, you know, a counterculture of some sort, right? And I'm like, I don't fully know if it is, because there's not a disruption factor to it. And, you know, then my brain went to, well, what is the status quo these days? What is the default that people seem to see? And I'm like, on the internet, there's so much hostility That's something I notice a lot on the internet, is people are so willing to be like hostile or antagonistic and everything, and I'm like,
hey Dandy,
what if people started you know, quote, vandalizing random comment sections wherever they go with just positive things? Like they see like people like fighting and everything, like just fucking put in like a message just like, you know, I know you guys are fighting right now, but I genuinely hope you guys are having, you know, a good life otherwise, and hope that like your real life is doing okay.
Dandy, that is a thing.
You know? Is it? I don't see it enough.
Yeah.
But like I was
How
like,
often do you randomly browse comment sections?
quite a bit. Probably more than I should. But I'm like, you know, what if, you know, more people
I just want
like,
to point
took
out
to
that I
comment
nailed.
sections? You did. You fucking triple kill. That was fucking awesome.
All right.
But I started thinking like, you know, I think I'm gonna pop into comment sections more and just kind of leave just like really positive messages, because I feel like most of the internet is so like, oh my god, throw that bitch, make it choke on that barrel. Me over here saying like, you know, we should be nicer and more positive and upbeat. Kill that fucker.
By the way, to kill them, you have to basically do enough burst damage that it just annihilates them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Jill huffing copium. Oh, look, it's Mega Man! Hi, Betty. Late night at work? Everything going okay?
I just wanted some coffee.
Yeah, how's it feel to want?
Jesus.
You know the answer to that question if somebody ever hits you with that?
What's the answer?
As good as it feels to need.
Damn.
Shuts him up every time.
An adjuvant sample.
Ooh, liquid.
Combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Thanks, Jill. I wouldn't have figured that out if it weren't for your exposition and the music changing suddenly. Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must empathically state my disapproval of this shift away from established Umbrella policy. By turning to use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think that they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, we know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, PhD.
So it's called the Nemesis.
God, that
By the way,
has
that's
the most pretentious fuck you energy of any corporate memo I've ever seen. That's
well,
amazing.
yeah, that was written by Nathaniel Bard. He's the piece of shit.
Yep. Also, can I just say, at the beginning, it was Dr. Frankel. That has real Schmechter energies.
It doesn't it?
Like, oh yes, Dr. Frankel.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Dr. Johann Sebastian Frankel.
Actually, it's just Frank. The L is silent.
Oh, you know he would.
You fuck me up every time you say Nathaniel Bar. God, I can't wait for Dandy to turn green. What are you talking about? Nice dodge. There sure are a lot of them suddenly breaking out. Boy, I hope no more break out and you don't have to fight them with just a pistol. Oh, that was just enough. Okay.
Is your heart rate going yet?
Oh, a little bit. Sorry, I went like totally quiet there instead of doing the typical streamer scream, but like it caught me so off guard. I was like, I don't know how to react to this. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Hydra. I have to fight a baby later because I lost a bet to a cactus. What the fuck does that even mean, Hydra? What does that mean?
I mean, if you know Hydra well enough, it makes perfect sense. I shake my head. I'm shaking my no. I'm shaking my no aggressively.
I'm shaking my no. I'm shaking my no headily.
Boy, I sure do have 0 bullets for any of my guns.
Hey, click on the link that Ottman just put up. RNG is a bitch, but it finally happened. That's great. That's fantastic.
What the oh my god. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, man. That's hilarious.
What is the name of that game again, Ottman? Also, for those that are watching on the VOD, Ottman apparently took our banner that we have on Twitter because he was asking for it earlier. So I was like, here you go. And he slapped it into a Vigi game. Buck up and drive. Now, is that just local or did you just upload that for like literally everyone to see? Like, is this like you're gonna randomly get a bunch of people? Actually, I haven't heard of this game before, Ottman, so.
Olar? I have no idea why you sent me that, but I'm playing it. Actually, Dandy, I'm sending you this and you can tell me if this is hilarious enough for stream. Because Olar just sent me this and it hit me so fucking hard I almost fucking farted myself to death.
Why would people do that?
Oh my god. Oh, it looks like it hurts so much.
Okay. So we heard the audio. CBT is a real thing. Oh, apparently you've got, did you play it through Discord?
Yes.
So yeah, everyone heard it on because it played through Discord. So yeah, someone just takes a bowling ball on a string and lets it drop and it swings right into a man's nuts. Also, that dude has a lot of tattoos on him. One is on his stomach. He's a heavy set man, and it says colon crusher in like, metal band font. And it's right above what I can only assume is a self-portrait tattoo of him, like his backside, and he's like spreading his cheeks.
Is he now?
Is what it appears to look like. And that is the colon crusher part is the one that is most fascinating to me in that video. It isn't even the bowling ball to the nutsack. It's the colon crusher. Hydra's asking if we can send it to him over Discord. Oh, can you?
Are we allowed to play that on stream?
I don't think. I mean, maybe where was this originally posted, Olar?
I don't know.
It
just such a powerful image. Do I have any like? I do have high grade gunpowder.
For dinky donkulas.
Okay, so I can do that. So I can do that, and then I can do that. See, the fucking L-Hawk is like a reasonable size now. It's not like Leon's L-Hawk, which takes up like a fucking country mile.
God. I sent it to Hydra, and he's like, first day experience in my server.
The guy, like, that guy got his fucking lambs put in a vice.
I don't understand. Something about the balls of that man to allow the destruction of the balls of that man is particularly powerful. I will never understand people who do jackass-esque things. I will never understand it.
Okay, so I've already got one of the components to this thing that I need. But I need the other.
We're not going to put you in a vice anymore.
I need to get the other part because I got the liquid-filled test tube. Here.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Oh.
Got this wrong, or I'm missing a step.
Nice job, Yill.
You have to mix it with the other thing.
Well, I guess I gotta find the other. I guess I gotta
find the antigen.
I guess I gotta find.
That's the pot of avarice. You discard 2 cards and draw 5 or something. What was that? What was the pot of avarice do? I remember what the pot of greed does.
Sometimes I want to teleport through the internet and just punch you.
Was pot of avarice? No, pot of avarice was like, look at the bottom 5 cards or top 5 cards of your deck, select 1, discard 2. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh got weird, man. Yu-Gi-Oh's text has gotten so intense that you need a magnifying glass to read that shit. I swear to fuck.
Shut the fuck up. It
takes me longer to read a Yu-Gi-Oh card than a page in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
Do not put me in a vice.
The boy who streamed. Shuffle 5 monsters from your graveyard into your deck and then draw 2. That's right.
Oh yeah, was there any purpose to the sterilization room, or was it literally just a sterilization room? No,
it's just for atmosphere.
No, there's a door here. It's how Jill gets a nice cool shower after all of this shenanigans.
Another tournament ban card. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that the fucking Konami made that it was like, yeah, maybe don't actually play that.
Eh?
I actually wonder what the future of Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna be without Takahashi.
Less pointy. Maybe I missed a crucial thing when I was frantically getting away from there. God, Daniel Bandicoot, I may need you to fucking hunt me up a guide on not wasting people's time.
I have to pull up a whole separate area of your memory. 1 second. Underground warehouse or Nest Lab?
Nest Lab.
Finding vaccine materials.
No, I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything I need to from there. Yeah, I did.
You found the antigen sample.
Uh-huh.
Did you? Oh, no, you didn't. I think you bypassed it.
No,
right there
that's that's adjuvant.
Yeah, you skipped the antigen. The antigen you were supposed to actually get first.
Well, where's the antigen then?
So go to computer on the right side of the room. It has a green screen. That's where you got the USB. This key can open all the doors with red screens that are locked. Head back to the safe room. Recommend saving at this point.
You're shitting me.
Exit the room and head forward until you reach a locked door on your left. Use the override key to open the door.
I did.
Inside are 4 pale heads. 2 will be crawling on the ground to your right. Before, let's see. Grab the shipping notice on your right, then head through the path on this floor to find a green herb, some shotgun shells, some explosive A. And then there should be a green screen in there.
I'm retarded. I didn't even need your help. I just realized, I hadn't gone up that ladder yet. Sigh.
An antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Look, the Mecha Claw from RE2.
Weaponry authorization request. I'd like to further request that the weaponry begin testing the biosynthesis team were made available in place. Very high regret. Recently, some testers have developed a new ability. Our team refers to them as paleheads. They have been appearing quite regularly, but the specific cause yet to be determined. The astonishing rate at which these paleheads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver lethal bow standard weaponry. If any sort of system, high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the paleheads be issued to all employees. Shipping process. Use gun, make big bang. So they give me useless handgun rounds. Fucking chads.
You never know when you might need them. Why did I say it like that?
I don't know, Dandy. Sometimes you fucking fluctuate between someone that I can Who the fucking... Listen, okay. You can be as bitchin' as you want.
Thank you for the bitty zippy.
Wait, no, I went the wrong way. God damn it, I'm retarded.
You're good. You're good?
No, I'm retarded. I'm good and retarded. I'm still wondering what the fucking item I missed in here is. Because it's still red, implying there is something in here that I have not gotten yet. And that angers me.
Also, apparently, you were saying stuff about it. You were like, you fluctuate between someone I can come... And just stopped.
Could it be because I just got nommed on?
Oh yeah, it's just the interesting place for the sentence to be cut off at.
You fluctuate between somebody I can associate with and somebody I want to punch with great regularity.
That's
although
that's
to be fair, there are a lot of people that fit that fucking description, so walk it off, Jill. Literally. Stick it in the hole. Good girl. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There we go.
Very nice.
You give me certain puzzles, certain fucking things like that I can do with ease. Other shit, I'm like,
Please remove the vaccine canister.
This is complete. Nice job, Jill.
wow, it's glowing in the color that everybody's muscle growth juice glows in.
Interesting. I'm sure that's not going to have implications.
This sure will. E621, what are you doing here? Weep.
Also, thank you for the bitty zippy.
Jill.
Hentai? In my survival horror? It's more likely than you'd think.
Survival horror in my hentai? Equally plausible. I refuse to believe. Would you stop that? Ow, a single bullet.
He good with one bullet.
There we go.
Mortis.
Mortis. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Some guys just cannot take no for an answer. New genre of game, survival hentai. Oh my god, I feel like there's an audience for that.
And an audience of people that would just lose constantly on purpose. That entire section just had me holding up and could have been completely bypassed with the cinematic. It did not need to do that at all.
But it's to make you feel like you're doing something.
I don't need to be made to feel like I'm doing something. I need to actually do something. Don't hype me up. Just give me something to do. God. Do you think I've got enough medical supplies? Explosive.
Yeah, you seem really sad, actually.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I can still fuck it up just as easily as you would assume. Oh, look.
Thank you for the biddy, Zippy.
I've been saving this comedically large abundance of fucking Magnum ammo just for...
What in God's name is this place?
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes, Half-Life 2. Or 1. Half-Life 1.
Ah, yes. A boss fight. Ah, yes. The ammo they want me to use.
Ah, hello, Golden.
Hello there, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you. Why do we always have to wear these ridiculous ties? Do you see who ate all the donuts?
Nah, take care, Rogue. Have a good one.
Thanks for hanging by, buddy. Homie shoved his head in there in ways that make me feel kind of like the room got violated a bit. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Owie. Oh no, the virus.
No.
What do we have here?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The city needs that vaccine.
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat data. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
What an asshole. God damn it, Asterion. Oh my god. That's one way to open the fight. Is that? Oh, I thought that was just instant game over. Yo, that's a fucking dodge. You know, good lord.
Jill, is that
Oh,
you?
he's tired.
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Oh, those are gonna come into play.
Watch it, you've got company.
What does he mean we have company?
He's hiding behind tank 7. Now!
Don't give him back. Oh! Fucking.
Chill! Hold on!
Jesus
Good thing I've got
Christ.
a million of those.
Yeah! I think you had plenty of medical supplies.
Here comes some more! He's behind number 6! Saw him hide behind 6!
Oh,
my
god.
god. God, that was annoying.
The fucking depth perception was some bullshit there.
It's alright.
Every single one of those looked like they should have hit. Nice.
Jill, please
Some
don't
damage
die.
to the floor there.
Got some more incoming! Number 5! I got this!
God damn it.
Rollada! Seriously, it looked like you fucking threw a fucking steamroller at him. Still can't believe they gave Nemesis a butt cape. I mean, they didn't want people getting too thirsty. You gotta cover the goods.
Here comes some more! Look out!
Nice dodge.
Getting really tired of this shit.
Give up! I think he's on his last legs!
That's great, Carlos. So am I.
He's also on his first legs. I haven't seen him fall off at all.
I love the camera work in this game, making sure it's impossible for me to see what the fuck I'm doing at all times.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where the over-the-shoulder angle does not do anyone any favors.
Fuck.
Got some more incoming!
Come on.
Number 8!
Nice.
Surprise, asshole!
Fucking goddamn it.
I mean, get out of here, fucking. Trying to think of a name other than Karen. It did not come out. But Karen's always the go-to. I feel like I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Karen's an intern in his sophomore year of college. He's trying his best, but he's not getting the angles he needs.
Here comes some more! Behind you!
What do you mean by oh? Is that? Oh my god.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Man, I hope there's not any olive oil on that thing.
Good. Nice reference.
Come on.
You like callback? You like callback?
Oh.
Oh, that is satisfying.
I'm trying to deliberately cut these fights close. That's the thing. That's why I pack enough healing items and shit. Like, a lot of the stuff in the way I'm playing this is incredibly deliberate. Because, like,
Yeah,
when he drops down, I don't know if you noticed, but when I'd hit him, a thing would drop out of his mouth, and that would be the instant kill shot if I hit that with enough magnum rounds, but I was deliberately not doing it.
Oh, you won the challenge. Also, he's being burned alive by acid.
No, it's almost like I know there's more.
Oh, is he gonna give a thumbs up? Oh, we're not doing thumbs up. Okay.
Oh my god, Dandy.
What?
Well done.
Nikolai?
Different franchise, Dandy? Ah, I know. It's that's an alien
I
thing.
have to get that vaccine back.
No, sorry. Predator. No, still not right.
Terminator, you nonce. Jesus Christ, Andy.
I knew. I was just fucking with Hydra.
Thou, me does say thou fuckest too much.
I fucketh aroundeth and findeth outeth a lotteth.
Sure.
Thank you for the biddy, Zippy. So, it seems like the Nemesis is dead. It seems that way. I feel like that's not the case. Also, Nikolai. Ferromagnetic infantry use next generation railgun. Magnetic. Finger. Oh, we gotta finger the bioweb. We gotta finger Nemesis. Just give him the finger and problem solved. Make the fucking joke for me.
Bring enough to prevent any bullshit from occurring.
So when they say, you know, give him the finger, are we talking like a 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink sort of situation, or?
Dandy, why are you existing?
Well, you see, in the beginning of the universe, there was nothing, and then the Big Bang happened, and there's a bunch of like different elements.
Oh,
and,
God.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Jill, for the love of fuck, you had your chance to shoot that fucker and you did not take it. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, well, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Fuck you!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know.
Jesus Christ, Jill!
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
It sure looks like a final boss. Let's do this!
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Yo! Yo, let's go! Fucking let him have it!
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
I mean, yeah, something that big.
So in the original, the power source for the railgun was not an issue. Ow.
Come on.
Ow.
Alright, so this is a real, like, bitches love cannon sort of moment. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, he just one shot. Yeah, he just one shot you.
He just squeezed you like a Capri Sun. Just go.
Yeah. So fun fact, they made it so he can basically one shot you.
He sure can.
Yeah.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, getting to see this again. Like, I don't care how many times I have to see it. That's fucking cool. God, the fucking recoil cracking the floor is so fucking baller.
Isn't it though? I didn't like how they did this part of the game though, unfortunately. Although in the original it was literally a box sliding puzzle. Hey, look what I'm doing now. A box sliding puzzle.
Oh, you almost had the dodge on that one. Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's not fair. It's also not very.
You definitely.
Did you? How about some more?
And now it makes him take a little nappy nap.
Ah, he's stunned. Makes you wonder how she's still standing. She's Jill motherfucking Valentine. That's how. Jill is quickly winning me over as one of my favorite characters in this series. Pop his hemorrhoids. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Uh-oh. Watch still more. Yes.
Sources activated. Powering up.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Jesus. That's 2 shots. Is that it?
You want
Right in the mouth.
stars? I'll give you stars.
Next time, take the fucking hit.
No! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm right.
Good riddance.
So, in the original game,
I just want to say how fucking intimidating it is for Nikolai, probably. After that, the objective, take back the vaccine. Like, imagine seeing that. Also, Zippy, thank you for the 69 biddies.
yeah, thanks, man. Just want to let you know, in the original, Jill fucking plugged batteries into a compartment.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to fire the mounted railgun. Like, the railgun wasn't something you pulled out like this. It was locked in place. And then, she fucking did her thing from there. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is.
There's a ladder.
So, she basically hit the thing with a railgun shot, walked over to it with the Desert Eagle, which is why I've had the Desert Eagle equipped for this last fight. Then she starts putting rounds into it while walking over to it, and her final words to it are, "You want stars? I'll give you stars." And then she pulls the trigger and wastes it.
God.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
Welcome to the Aperture Laboratories Testing Center.
I can still catch him.
Sorry, anytime I see a circular elevator, I just think of Portal.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Laboratories Enrichment Center.
Oh
no. You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
no! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue to leave. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
You fucking asshole.
Manly brawl.
Seriously.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
You got a fucking bulletproof vest, dude.
I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
Whew.
What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
God, she's such a badass! Love this woman.
And you get to play as her when she was first starting out.
That's gonna be fun.
Jill, you alright?
There it is.
Yeah, in the original, you actually shoot Nikolai out of the sky with a rocket launcher.
Jesus Christ, that's metal.
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
Of course, now my question is,
empty and cold as the heat from
what
the
about
west
Leon
flashed
and
over
Claire?
us.
Mm-hmm.
All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
And that is part 1 of the finales of the Raccoon City 72. We got to see how Jill commits to her last escape and gets out of the city alive. We've got to see how Leon and Claire can get out of the city alive now. So, some interesting things. Number 1, I didn't stall long enough, so we've got like 15 minutes to kill. Number 2, Yeah, some of my dicking around with strategic stalling, by the way. But originally the game was called Biohazard Last Escape. And yeah, Nikolai gets shot out of the air with a rocket launcher in the original. Just gets blown to pieces.
Honestly, I think this ending is a lot more cruel. Like, and I mean that in a good way. Like, that whole, like, you need me. You'll never find the truth without me. And she's like, yeah.
Now then,
and?
Since we're almost at the end of the stream, we can finish up with our story of Mr. Vulcan.
Oh, dear Lord.
Now, we all know that he's a man who figured out how to hot glue a fucking rat's heart to another rat to give it super rat powers for 2 hours. We know he was a circus clown that was in one of the shadiest circuses ever. And he had a neighbor who was apparently able to teleport. But did you know that his rat problems did not only end there?
Oh, dear Lord.
His rat problem was so bad that he made landmines for the rats in his on his property.
What
but
do
they
you
would
mean
get
landmines?
Small grade explosives to blow up the rats. Now, he got tired of refilling these handmade landmines. So he started figuring out how to make quick reload ones by using a Pringles can to deal with the surplus of rats, so that there was a pressure timer on it that would reload and pop another landmine up just after one went off. Now, he got in trouble with the local authorities for this and was told to put up a fence so kids couldn't get into the property instead of getting arrested.
Well, there's a problem with the whole putting up a fence to keep the kids out, because
if the other kid can teleport into his house.
Yeah, like, putting up a fence is not gonna stop that kid if he wants someone to play Power Rangers with him.
So, Dandy, I'm punctuating the end of our stream with this final tidbit about Vulcan. Are you ready? His persona is a rat. So is that irony or Stockholm Syndrome?
This man is amazing. This is one of the coolest people in the entire fandom, possibly the world, possibly history.
He's a sweetheart. He says goodnight to Olar every night in a very specific way, and if he doesn't say it, Olar can't sleep.
Aw, that's sweet.
And as a bonus fact, he got banned from a local state park for being too thick. He got stuck at a state monument because he was so wide he couldn't get through, and they had to destroy a part of the monument to get him out, and was subsequently banned as a result. He had too much spontaneous booty.
God damn!
I am now going to send you a picture of what he looks like in VR.
Ain't no fucking way!
It's like Mickey Mouse in a red turtleneck piloting a booty mecha.
He's amazing.
Isn't he? He's a fucking legend.
Fucking Vulcan, if you're seeing this on the VOD, you are an absolute unit of a person, and we salute you. Holy shit.
I specifically timed that last story bit with the credits, so we had badass music as a backing track.
That's amazing. Also, I think, is that the end of the credits? Because they're talking about like the fonts and the stock images, yeah, the typefaces. Yeah, that's the literal end of the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's amazing.
So do you know what context clues are?
Yeah.
That guy in the green shirt was Chris.
Chris!
Yup. Also, that was worse than my original playthrough of this game, which I blitzed through in like 3.5 hours. I was milking it for streams so hard to do the immersive playthrough.
Well, plus, like, lots of opportunities to be distracted.
Yeah. Some of the concept art, Nemesis in his gimp suit.
Jesus Christ.
The hunters. Some shots of what Raccoon City looked like before and after. Some of the buildings, the inside of Jill's apartment.
I like that.
Law not me.
I am not me. Ooh. Did this game include the mercenary side mission?
It actually included something that was almost like Resident Evil Outbreak in a sense, with but with an. It was a multiplayer component, and a lot of people really didn't like it, which is why this game was way less popular than the Resident Evil 2. Yeah, but you know, not everything can be perfect, unfortunately.
God, the concept artists like really nailed it, and they were able to. Oh, storyboards. We don't need to see that.
The original Megma Man, Schmegma Man.
Not just a buster, a mega buster. Thanks for playing.
Please go away. Here's Yill.
Yo, you can actually like see the models and everything. That's really fucking cool.
Yep.
Yo, but that is. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I see how fucking rail go. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking.
That's her
cool.
That's her in her Stars outfit. And there's
also,
her.
I just noticed the fucking loading icon are bullets in a circle.
Mm-hmm. Also, that's Jill in her original quote outfit, which people
Good
hated
Lord,
because it's not an actual mini skirt. It's like a skirt with shorts underneath, and people fucking hated that.
She's got some yams on her.
Yep. There's Carlos in his god-awful classic hair. And there's Brad. Chicken shit.
Oh yeah, didn't he? He died real quick, didn't he? Yeah.
He dies multiple times. There's Murphy. And Dario. And Marvin, who we only get to see for like a fucking second. And poor Kendo, who just has it horrible through everything.
Yeah.
Male zombie, the absolute star of the game. Female zombie, who honestly has Monday energy vibes. The zombie pupper, which really didn't make much. Well, that was an unnecessary detail for them to include.
Yeah, they really didn't need a. Yeah, that. I just noticed that it had like the full on like.
Yep. I mean, it's weird because they went from one quadruped to the other. He's almost cute.
Yeah.
He's almost cute in this pose, and I hate that I can say that.
He's like little giggy. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so
no
as you get points, you can unlock shit.
Nice.
But I barely got anything new, but yeah, the Raiden. Yeah. I was originally gonna unlock everything and do the playthrough kind of like how I did with Resident Evil 2, with like all the unlocks, but I wanted to have like I didn't want to kind of make both playthroughs that, so I wanted to have a sweaty run where I have the ability to fucking dodge and can actually use my reactions and actual skill, versus a playthrough where I could just fuck around and progress the story and try and make things immersive and entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, that was fucking fun.
So, now we're at the point where we get to do a raid.
Yeah, let's take a look. Who we got?
Let's see. Kincaid is doing something at no,
also fan art. Yes. So
yep. Did we just have the one by
Yep, by Beetle.
Okie dokie. Let me hide the rat spontaneous bootay and get us to the just chatting screen, or sorry, the credits. And then we're gonna wait for that to start to load.
Hopefully, let's see if it works first try.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yep, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God,
It's moving fast enough. There we go.
Wow, that is genuinely rare.
There's a lot.
So
Jesus Christ.
So we know that we know that image.
Yeah, that's Myth is Ada.
It sure is. And now it's about to be Numar is Claire.
Which I fucking love. This is fucking great. Which Beto drew this. Beto's fucking great. Thank you, Beto. It's so good.
Oh, I love it so fucking much. Unironically, with everything I've got. Let's go raid Callus, because he's doing Phoenix right. And I figured that'd be a little bit of a nice bit of mood whiplash for everybody. Also, we haven't raided Callus in forever.
Yeah. Say, for those that don't know Callus is a very round, inflatable dragon.
Yes, he's very inflatable.
Y'all will probably experience some of that. So
just so you guys know, the next stream, it's going to be finishing off Leon and then going right into Claire.
Yup. All right, raiding Callus now, and it's getting set up. As always, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. It's been a fucking blast. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
I hope you guys had a fantastic time, and as always, please remember, drive safely. Thanks for hanging out, guys.